So, hello, everyone. Please take your seat. The live broadcast has started already. My name is Miroslav Polzer, and I'm the coordinator of the Digital Innovation and Digital Art for Climate Pavilion here at the United Nations Climate Change Conference in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt. And we have the pleasure to present today Aniseed, NFTs for Charities. Duncan Murray will have a presentation, and this is a program that is being implemented in the context of our partnership with HBAR Foundation, who is a co-host of this Digital Innovation Pavilion. And the whole idea of the pavilion is that we bring digital solution providers here to the COP so that they can meet with the climate action community and climate action governance community, and that we find ways to accelerate the uptake of the societally accepted and environmentally sound digital solutions, because this is something that is lacking. The UNFCCC conferences are great, but they are producing primarily text, but we have to come to action and impact. And here, our Digital Innovation Pavilion aims to fill a gap. And therefore, now let's come to the presentation of Aniseed. Well, please, let's first do a round of introduction of our audience here, so that we get an idea who visits our pavilion. So, please. If you would like to say a few words first, but let me give you the mic.
Well, my name is Duncan Murray. I'm the founder of Aniseed. I'm the technical company whose pioneers NFTs for hospitality and commerce.
Okay. Relatively loud.
My name is Aniseed, and I'm the head of impact at an app called Pavilion, which is a free sharing app that enables the reduction of waste for consumers.
Hi everybody, I'm Jessica, co-founder and CEO of Pavilion, which I'm sure has just described you.
Hi everybody, my name is Anya Osman. I'm Director of Sustainable Impact Europe and Africa, and I'm here with the HBAR Foundation, which
My name is Serge Benelli. I'm the Executive Director of Global Advocacy for Small Startups, and we're working with the HBAR Foundation and the Sustainable Impact.
Hello, my name is Wes Hasbro. I'm Foundation, which is a grant-giving organization that supports digital solutions for climate.
Hi, I'm Phil Vogel from Pavilion. I'm a co-founder. We're our market before we launched a decentralized collection with offsetting partners.
Yeah, hi, I'm Bob Allen. I'm the Senior Vice President at the Foundation.
Hi, I'm Neil Cone. I'm co-founder of Code Green. Code Green is an open source nonprofit delivering systems that enable interoperability and help address challenges like climate change.
Yes, I will move them for you. So, shall I go to the next one?
Shall I start?
Shall I start? Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Hi there. Well, my name is Duncan. Just gave you the amazing introduction about myself. I am the founder of Aniseed. We are trying to find ways to use technology to do good for the planet and to help fight climate change. But I'm here today to talk about our new rewards program, which is effectively replacing points that corporations normally give out, up to 70% of which are not used by the recipient, with actual meaningful rewards. And in this case, they are unique, digital, nature-backed assets, all of which are verified by Aniseed and audited on a regular basis by third parties. They are then recorded on a blockchain for full transparency and immutability. The sale of each and every collectible and reward goes towards funding vital projects, all of whom are helping to combat climate change in some way. These can range from anything from a tree to a fence to a ranger station to actual real-life animals, such as rhinos, elephants, and tigers, all of whom we have in our projects.
Perhaps it's better if you stand
Oh,
here
yeah,
and speak also. You can speak directly into this, but as loud as possible, and then it will be fine.
Okay. We call the rewards program Climate Collectibles. Can you hear me okay? Just to make sure. And the Climate Collectibles effectively... Oh, sorry. The climate... Is that okay? So the Climate Collectibles effectively replace a reward coin with a nature-backed asset, all of whom I don't think the system likes the idea of the collectibles. I'm too excited, that's true. Yeah, and each one has various attributes associated with it, from the name of the collectible, the species, the impact, the location of the project, and the need for it. These are either assets that are in existence now, such as rainforests and so on, or they can be depicted, and as we see for the mangrove tree here, from future-based assets such as mangroves that are being planted. The key being that each and every one is verified and the origin of which can be proven on the Aniseed platform. So you effectively collect these collectibles in your wallet, you'll get given them by corporations, you can earn them on our platform, or you can buy them from a charity. And the key to the uniqueness adds to their collectability, and you can trade them with your friends and post them on social media. So they can be collected in a number of different ways, and each one is new and unique. The way it works is that we work with the NGOs to list these collectibles. We prove that they have them, and they, as I mentioned, we'll come on to later, they can be anything that helps in the battle against climate change, and they can be purchased on our platform once we verify them. They go into the user wallet on the Aniseed platform, and you can click on each and every one to see the origin and the project that delivered the collectible. It also details the project, it also details the items from the project, such as the milestones and the goals that the project must hit in order to issue the collectibles, such as we have a new endangered animal sanctuary that is going to effectively issue 6 rhino collectibles, and that will be effectively used to store and house 6 baby rhinos that would otherwise have died. The key is that the user gets their impact on a dashboard for the first time. That is a collective impact. So that if they donate to various causes, the WWF, Born Free, Space for Giants, they will see all of the animals and natural assets that they've collected in one place. Soon as well, when you click on the collectibles, you will be able to visit the project in real life, but also in a virtual platform, in a virtual metaverse experience, so the user will be able to engage, educate themselves, and speak to the project and watch it grow dynamically in the metaverse. Like all climate reward
programs, we hope to give benefits for our assets. And these range from naming of animals to visiting the animals. You can get exclusive camera trap access. You can get AMAs with the project. You can level up if you collect more of them. And you can get various voting rights associated with the collectibles. The entire point being that we hope that the more collectibles you get, the more engagement you have with the project, and the more influence you can have as well. When we were launching the climate collectibles, we were approached by several foundations and blockchains to list and launch the climate collectibles, because we have quite a few partnerships with leading environmental NGOs. However, once we spoke to Hedera, there was clearly only one winner for us because, and this was for a number of reasons. First and foremost is the Hedera ecosystem is a carbon negative infrastructure, and its entire focus is on sustainability and bringing the world's natural assets onto the public ledger. The infrastructure of Hedera as well is low cost and also fast, enabling essentially Aniseed to scale up when we have traction in a low cost and carbon friendly manner. The environment and also the projects associated with Hedera also have a number of sustainability focused projects in their ecosystem, and we would like to collaborate with these projects to increase our collective impact on the planet. The Guardian Protocol, which some of you will have heard of, is also a major factor in us joining Hedera, because we'd like to work with these NGOs to create carbon and natural assets based on new and existing methodologies in a clear, transparent and auditable way that isn't really available to these small projects currently. As I mentioned, the entire point of the rewards program is to help fund those combating climate change, and that can be anything from an existing forest project, the funding of government licenses, such as taking them from oil and logging companies, to helping game reserves and sanctuaries preserve animals, build fences, and supply rangers' huts and so on. We'd like to support local communities and rangers as much as possible, as well as natural flora and fauna. We are working with projects all over the world, and we've already built up quite a large inventory of climate collectibles that we can offer to corporates effectively. These range from rewilding in Zimbabwe to a new endangered animal sanctuary, in fact Web3's first endangered animal sanctuary in South Africa, a protection zone in Myanmar, and mangroves planted in Mozambique and Kenya. Climate collectibles issued range from anything from tigers, baby rhinos, elephants, elephant collaring, mangrove planting, and the creation of new anti-poaching units. We've designed the climate collectibles to have advantages for all parties involved. It's clear that the advantages for consumers, that it's fun, free, and educational, and they can track their impact on their dashboard on Aniseed for the first time, aggregating all of their impact for all of the climate good that they're doing. We've designed it to be engaging, or the most engaging user platform possible, and that each user, once they build up climate impact, will get a free and exclusive climate avatar that we're working with various corporates to then allow the user to trade in for various benefits and discounts. The advantage for charities is very simple. It's free to join, and you can potentially unlock a new revenue stream for new and existing projects, and via our free white label solution, you're able to list and sell climate collectibles on your platform. Possibly the biggest advantages are for corporates who can issue climate collectibles instead of meaningless reward points to employees for completing various tasks, to users for engaging in various content, and for consumers for buying various products. It's a cost-effective and transparent method for lots of corporations to hit either climate or ESG goals, and the corporation, again, for the first time, can see their entire corporate impact in their corporate dashboard. We've designed it to be easy to integrate, for corporates and also into new and existing programs. We're going to be launching the Climate Collectible programs in Q4 this year, with a hard launch Q1, and then we will be building the metaverse experience and the scanning of each project with groundbreaking 3D LiDAR technology, so that the actual climate collectibles going forward will be depictions of their real life assets, no matter where they are in the world. We've partnered with various leading technology companies and NGOs to deliver the climate collectible program. An example impact for a corporation of around $100,000 would be able to issue climate collectibles to preserve 5,000 acres of rangelands in Africa, the protection of its life of one rhino, the elephant collaring and tracking of, one elephant, and the planting of around 120,000 trees, and the completion of 2 kilometers of fencing. But once again, I'll leave you with just the fact that we've designed the entire program for corporates to join and for it to have a maximum impact for those fighting climate change. Thank you very much. Hope you could hear that.
That was the other one. Yeah. So thank you very much, Duncan. Are there any questions from the audience? No, that's fine. Everything clear.
Yeah, okay. You said at the beginning that the majority of corporate point schemes, the points are actually deemed. And so how does the corporate square that off? Because in the current scenario, if giving away something looks like it's a lot of value, it's not actually costing that much, people are not doing it, whereas presumably this is the model goes to 100% redemption rate. So how are the corporates thinking about e-products of that? Yeah, sorry, straight on the base.
No, that is the question. Well, effectively, what we're trying to do is replace the points in use by something that is immediately used, because by issuing these points, the corporation has already had a positive impact on the planet, effectively. So most will be type of monetary value, whether that is a discount or revenue that they generated by a sale or there is occasionally. So the idea here is that the points are immediately used effectively by the person collecting it, because the funding goes directly to the project. So they don't sit around. You don't technically have to go in and do anything. Obviously, you can collect more, you can level up, you can access various content if you want to, but by the very fact that the corporation is giving them and the charity is sold them, the point has already got an intrinsic value, but it has already gone to donating effectively to the projects. Does that make sense? Does that answer the question? Anyone else have any tricky questions?
So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And best if you perhaps come and talk a little bit about the cooperation and the program that HBAR Foundation is bringing.
Thank you, Aniseed. And we just want to say thank you to you for all the work you do, as well as the Climate Change Coalition for creating this fantastic presence here at COP27. It's an amazing amount of work that people don't see out in the community, and we just want to say thank you for all the organization as part of this and helping be a leader for a positive impact in distributed ledger technology and Web3 as a whole.
That's much appreciated. Thank you very much.
So a little bit about the HBAR Foundation and the Dairy ecosystem. We're proud to support the work in regenerative finance and sustainability. It's part of not just the Paris Agreement, but the overall UNFCCC mission of tackling the most difficult issues in climate change and bringing together different coalitions to achieve our goals of implementation. On the HBAR Foundation's goal is really to support that by bringing the balance sheet of the planet to the public level. We do that with principles of auditability and discoverability, liquidity to that owner. And we really focus on goals, making sure that sustainable finance is auditable all throughout the cycles, as well as open sourcing methodologies for things like carbon credits or any other type of natural capital asset. And beyond that, we look to scale validation verification for different projects that happen around the world to improve liquidity for different assets, to create the tackle transparencies, and build markets where every asset is bought results in incredible putting on a company or a national balance sheet. That's really our goal with the Sustainable Fund Fund, and we're very happy to be sponsoring all the great work that we've done based on this result for those that's happening this year. So thank everyone for coming and again, very small team for hosting a fantastic
And
event.
perhaps an outlook about the coming events, what is coming tomorrow, and because I have only a name in the agenda.
Yeah, so what we can expect throughout this week and the week following is a series of presentations. And those presentations are looking at different solutions that we can bring to the table for private finance in things like renewable energy, climate change options, and looking at the best of what Web3 can enable. And not just from companies you may have heard of, but companies from all around the world who bring innovation they can help solve the most difficult challenges of climate crisis. We want to make sure that everything we do is not just saying we're going to change, but actually bringing real change, proving it as we do it in an audible way for everyone to interact with. Really taking the data, turning into information, and getting to an outcome how it impacts our markets. And so you can expect that in the coming week to see solutions that are looking at things like carbon credits and things like that. You can look at different impacts like some can talk about conservation for carbon markets. Some will look at new ways of financing, for green bonds, other for sustainability linked bonds, and looking at new types of markets that we're actually creating so we don't just commoditize these assets and treat them like a traded barrel of oil, but in fact the unique projects that they are, the unique impacts that they're driving, with all the attributes about them that make them important, not just to the financial markets, but to their local communities. And we want to make sure that Web3 is a tool that actually improves the markets, not just recreates them in the same way that they used to.
Perfect. Thank you very much. See you then tomorrow for the next HBAR presentation And today at 6 o'clock there is also an opening reception at the Global Innovation Hub where parties and friends, Masamba, who is leading it, has been the co-chair of the Climate Change Coalition since its foundation for the 4.5 years. And so it's very much connected, the two spaces. Okay.
Just as a small point of note, we'll be meeting at the Global Innovation Hub at 6, and then going to the Park Agency at 6:10 towards the Hub Culture Innovation Program.
Thank you.